Hello. Got off the ferry last night and we've ended up in I don't actually know where we are. Eppa something, northern France. Just checking the bins out. I would have filmed a bit yesterday, but I forgot, so I didn't. So this is just a little bit of a vlog for the grandkids and just a few mates and a few family and all that sort of stuff. Oh, here we are. We are in Les Escapades Naturels Sensibles Entre Boison dos Tous. So that's where we are. Look it up on Google Maps if you want. But it's somewhere else. And also got to stay vigilant. But anyway, we were right near a World War II bunker called Le Coupole or something. And we're going to go there in a minute and check it out. I probably can't film in there, but I'm going to stealth it anyway and have a look. I think Hitler was a bit of a nutcase, so I'm going to go and check out another one of his mad bunkers. This is Eddie, by the way. This is Eddie. It's a Mark II Renault Master, and it was a minibus. So obviously ripped all the seats out, gutted the whole thing, tinted the windows, chucked some tyres on, done all the brakes. 400 watts of solar on the top. Obviously, as you can see, I'm a MotoGP fan. Love a bit of Rossi. And yeah, it's good. Got an inverter in there so we can run all the stuff. It's got its own internet. Malarkey. That's the front. I mean, I would do a van tour or something just so you can see what's inside, but it's a shithole, so I ain't gonna. But as I say, we left the UK yesterday. A little bit sick of work, a little bit sick of politics, a little bit sick of him going on about her and her going on. Wheelie! Do a wheelie! Yeah, a bit sick of work really. It's not all about work. I know bills have got to be paid, but I'd rather not have any bills really, to be fair. And that's Andy in there. And it's just a little bit of a shithole at the moment. We haven't sorted it out or anything, but anyway, see what happens in the Coupole, yeah? See in a bit. Right, just at the Coupole in the car park. I've actually been kicked out the old camper because the missus is having a doey, and the other people have to get kicked out just so someone can go for a poo or whatever. Right, and my brother Ant would love this. This is the Coupole. It's a V2 Nancy rocket launch site, which was going to probably devastate us. Look at this. I probably can't even. It might not show on here, but it's massive. Up there on the hill, a really menacing looking Nancy bunker for you. Gonna go inside. I think you can go up into the dome. So we're gonna go up there, have a little look, and see what kind of a mad nutcase Hitler was. Andy's in the van over there, having a doey. I would show you all, but she would just kill me, so best not, eh? Right, see you in a bit.
Are you listening to something?
Yeah, I've got a headset on. Me and Andy got a headset on. And it's telling us stuff. But I've just got to tell you something. The dome on top of that is 5 meters thick walls. 5 meters thick. So I'm 2 meters. It's like 2.5.
Thicker than you.
It's 2.5 of me. It's thicker than me. But we're going to go inside anyway. Have a look. Look at it. He weren't messing about, oh Hitler, was he? He was definitely after world domination, that bloke.
Right in the middle.
Look at this place. We're in the... Where are we? Do you reckon it's the main... Well, we just come in there. And we're going down there. But look at it. You can actually see the layers of concrete. Kids, you'll love this. I tell you what, if it weren't for them Brits and the Americans and Canadians and all that lot and the rest of the world against the old Nazis, we'd all be speaking German. And it'd be a very, very, very different life. This here is an electric generator, I'm assuming, to run the electrics of the building. Big diesel engine at the back there. That looks like some sort of motor or a generator or whatever. There, the size of it. It's a big old engine. Not doing that start up. I should have read the notes as I walked in here. I could have told you more, but I couldn't be bothered. Just walked straight past. So this way looks a little bit suspect. Ain't quiet. One thing else as well. It's really cold. I know it's like, hey, I know it's all drill holes. That feels like chalk. It could be, couldn't it? It seems like it's held up by wood or something. I don't know if there's a mountain on top of us or not, but I hope it ain't. Where are you going to hide? Where are you going to hide in a tunnel? I suppose. But yeah, this is really weird. It's weird to believe or think that Nazi troops used to walk through here, or just Nazis in general. Isn't it weird, isn't it? I think we, I think the last 5 months, I think that this was in operation. Well, it wasn't never in operation, I don't think. I think we nuked it or bombed it or I don't know, something. But we heavily bombed it, I think. Seemed to have a bit of the old leak. Might have to get some Pritt stick up there and block that up. Look at it, look. Will we get lost? What a weird place. That's mad. Enchanter functioning 24 hours sur 24. Just a very, very... I suppose there's another tunnel down there, Anne, look. I suppose it never got completed, did it? Wow. I seem to be in the dome. This is the dome. I'm going to quickly show you something, 'cause I think I've realised something. It's all blocked in now, but there's 2 areas where I think the rockets are going to get launched from. I think that was open, because there's another one that way. So I think that was probably the openings from where the rockets were going to come and blow us up. And that is one right there. Pretty mad. Don't really sort of like get into history and all that sort of stuff. When it's the war, he was a nutter, wasn't he? That's a V2. That's a V2 Nazi rocket. That there is the V1, which the V2 succeeded. It's called the flying bomb. It used to fly on its own. And the old Spitfires used to come in and nudge their wings to throw them off path. Mad. Absolutely mad how lucky we are. Andy. Oh, I don't believe she's fucking hiding from me. Andy! You little fucker! The Coupole is a place of suffering. Today is a place of remembrance. Europeans of nowadays. You who live on a continent of peace, please visit in silence. Well, peace for the minute, eh? Good for the imagination, that. Right, we're out here. So, right, we are. I don't know where we are, but we've left the Coupole, and I think we're going to head to Oradour Sur Glane, which is on our way down to South France, and it's like a village where the Germans killed everyone in it, basically. I'll tell you what, see this sat nav, well good. It's like Essentials TomTom say or other. What's this called, Anne? And we're going down the Avenue de General de Gaulle. That's it, go to Essentials, that's it. And it does the speed for you, which is really good, because I keep on getting these speeding noises coming out of it. So it does the speed for you, lets you know what your speed limit is. So that's quite good. And yeah, I don't know why Andy's holding this camera for me, but she is. Hi kids. Today we woke up in Oradour Sur Glane. It's another memorial World War II site, where the Germans did something naughty in one of the villages that we're just about to go and see. But they've left it how it was, and we're going to go and visit that today. But we're in this air, it's air, and there's other people here. It's quite nice. It's a nice little place to wake up to, lovely day. And it's quite a nice little air. So we'll show you the museum. Bye. Oradour Sur Glane, a sèche influence morts pour la France. Gordon's Le Fiddle, Souvenir d'Osmest 64-2 Martyrs, Homes, Femmes, Infants, Massacres, Brutals. Par les troupes Nazis, le 10 juin 1944. Devastating. Terrible what happened. Let's go and have a look. We're in the main lobby of Oradour Sur Glane. There's all these people, bless them. All massacred by the Germans. Look at them all. I think there's like 600 and something, I think it is. All killed. I think what happened is, I think the village captured one of the German, I don't know, sergeants or something, I don't know, one of the hierarchy or something, and then they found out about it, come here and just killed everyone, like, you know, in just the worst style ever. But we'll have a look when we get there. This is pretty much the entrance. That was obviously a dentist. Yeah, you can see where the joists were. That's obviously a fireplace. See where the joists of the floor, but they burnt all the buildings. They just nuked everything. This is the street which merges into another street. Still got all the old electrics up and everything like that. The old resistors. Sort of the old power cables, that's mad. The place just got totally ransacked. In fact, you can see how hot it got. Look at that steel beam. That's bent. Wow. Yeah, it's still quite charred. Look at this place. There's no railway line there, look. That is one rusted old car. Someone's push bike. Look at that. Wow. June the 10th, 1944. That's when it all happened, 4 days after D-Day. Right, that there is on a wall, and on Google Translate, don't know if you can see that, a place of torture. A group of men were massacred and burned by the Nazis. Collect yourself. That must have happened right there. You can probably see a few of the wall doesn't look all that, does it? Probably a few bullet holes. In fact, I'd probably say it's definitely a few bullet holes. God. Terrible. That was obviously once a garage. Car still there. Another one up there. Very, very surreal. Andy, where are you? She does this all the time. Just keeps bloody hiding. Andy, where are you? Andy. 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 You fucking bastard. That was a cafe and a hairdresser's.
What day is it today? Thursday?
Yeah. I guess people used to sit outside here with their tea and stuff. Just watch the world go by. I bet it was a bloody nice village this was, before all the crap happened. That's the church. That's the church where the women and the children were gathered and, well, shot. I think one woman escaped out one of the windows. I think she laid in the next field for a day or so or something. Yeah, not very nice, is it? I'll go in there and I'll show you. This is around the back of the church. That window there in the middle, I believe that is where one of the ladies escaped when they were all gathered inside. Obviously fell down. I don't know where the field was that she probably through there, probably ran, I don't know, got away through there and had to stay there, but yeah, let's go inside. This is the side of the church. Here hundreds of women and children were massacred by the Nazis, who would pass through, who believed to make a prayer for the victims and their families. And the town in ruins only remained standing outside the Christ on the cross outside Our Lady of Lourdes and Bernadette came moi, you who suffer, says Christ. Do what he says. Rest in peace as they are alive in eternity. So that Christ thing that's probably the only thing that survived, I would have thought. Let's go inside. I believe this is where they rounded up all the women and kids. Lordy. Yeah. That's that inside of that window there. That's where someone's obviously escaped. In fact, you can see it's not symmetrical, is it? It looks like there are probably a lot of the majority of them were in that corner because, in fact, there's bullet holes on there. Look at that, and that, and that. Blimey, there's bullet holes everywhere. Oh. That piece, that side's completely gone. In fact, look at that side to that side. It's just been obliterated. Oh, them poor people. Wow. Must have been terrible in here. It's like some sort of pram, I don't know. Oh dear. That's the old box, isn't it? That's the old sin box, isn't it? Where you can chat or whatever. Right, okay. Roof burnt off. Yeah, what a horrible thought. Just remember, Leo and Remy, you should come and visit this place someday when you're older, because a lot happened in the history of England where you have the life that you have now. So you have to appreciate it, because if we would have lost that war, you probably wouldn't even be alive, or if you were, your life would be very, very different. So just appreciate what you have. Right, well that's that. Very, very humble place. I can't get over. I've had a good look around and these signs are everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. But it's good to visit even if you're passing. Right, we're going. Time for beach time, I think. That's where we're going to go next. Beach.